Hi, my name is Alyssa Baylor, and I'm a first-year master's student in the International Education Development Program. I want to share with you 5 things that I wish I had known about the IP process at the start of my master's program. The first thing I wish I had known was to choose your courses strategically. Every one of your courses should be tailored toward the topic or the field or the body of research that you're interested in doing or focusing on for your integrated project. For me, it was curriculum and teaching. And for me, it was also a regional focus of Africa. So 2 is just apply. There are going to be a bunch of grant opportunities that you can apply for in your spring semester. And you may be thinking, I haven't quite figured out what I want to do for my IP. That's okay. Something I wish I had known was that it's okay to just apply with a basic or a rough draft of what your research design will be. Take the time to write a proposal during the earlier parts of the spring semester so that you can take advantage of those grants such as the VOLPE, the AC4, the ITS Travel Grant, and the Research Grant for African Studies. Number 3, leverage your networks. As you are thinking about your IP, think about the people you have access to. Think about the resources you have access to, and begin to maintain those relationships. Begin to reach out to people over email and just say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. What are you up to? This is what I'm up to. So by the time that it comes to reach out to people in regards to your IP, you've already sort of maintained the relationship. They already are familiar with what you're working on, what your interests are, and now you can ask people if they're willing to partner with you in your research for your IP. Number 4, talk to everyone. I've talked to professors during their office hours. I've talked to my peers in group projects and over lunch. And I've talked to doctoral students, which have been one of the greatest resources that I've found at TC. Doctoral students know TC because they've been around a bit longer. They know the professors, they know which courses you should take, and oftentimes they have completed the master's program already, so they know sort of how to avoid the common mistakes and the common hiccups. Number 5, say yes. Say yes to going to CIES. Say yes to going to the ITS workshop. Say yes to volunteering for a conference that your professor is involved in organizing. Whatever it is, say yes. There's so many opportunities at TC, and while it may feel like you have too much work to be involved in anything extra, believe me, those are some of the most worthwhile opportunities at TC because that's where you meet people, that's where you learn things you wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise. And the last tip I have for you is really a bonus. It's be patient. Be patient with the process. I know as master's students, it's only 2 years, and so you feel a lot of pressure to do things right the first time. But really, it's a learning journey. Trust that everything will work out in the end. And if you remember none of these tips, my advice would be to just trust the process.